Since this is still February and it's the month of love, we are still talking about love, and I'll be emphasizing on the word self love. Hi, my name is Omor, and this is the child in me. Self love means different things to different people. The way I define my own self love is different from how somebody else defines their own self love. Self love to me is showing myself love, being happy in my own space, knowing what I like at a moment, being selfish sometimes, like just thinking about myself while it's not affecting others around me in a negative way. Like it's not having a negative impact on my environment or people that are around me. Let's say, for instance, I could categorize just sitting down and doing nothing as self love. Yes, I can categorize that as self love, of course, because I just want to sit down and not do anything, of which I am not that kind of person. I always want to find something to do. I always want to pick something around the house, especially if you have kids in the house, you would always get busy. But showing myself love to me means I should just sit down with or without my phone, just be in my own presence, like just feeling myself, you understand? And sometimes I could plug in my headphone and listen to some cool music, my kind of music, some people know that. Or just sit down and binge watch Netflix and chill. Or sometimes, these are the, let's say, the low budget kind of self love, but I think it has a very, very high impact on our health. So lately, I was watching one of my daughter's cartoon, and I saw this place. I know we've all seen it before. I saw this particular episode where they showed this yoga kind of thing. So I tried to try it out. Then I tried the yoga. The yoga where you fold your legs, you put your two hands together, close your eyes, probably count up to 10 or 20 in your mind. I saw them doing it in that cartoon, and I'm like, okay, let me try this out. So I sat down, I did fold my leg, and I tried to mimic what they were doing in the cartoon. And guys, guess what? It worked. Like it worked. My head felt calm and empty. You should try it, actually. You should try it, because I would also consider that as self love. I just sat down and I was doing that thing, and I started counting 1 to 20 in my head. And when I opened my eyes, I felt relieved. Sometimes you wonder why, you understand, Oyinbo people does that. But these things, I think some of these things work. Or you might say it's my mindset though. I'm becoming an Oyinbo, easy. Anyways, self love could also be going on shopping spree or window shopping. I love shopping. Oh my gosh, I love shopping a lot. Like I can just leave the house and go to the mall. Actually, not all the time I buy things. It's called window shopping, but let me just push it up a bit. Like I love shopping. So I just window shop with my eyes. I enter the store, like I basically enter the store and look at things, start holding them, trying to, measure them to myself. Like, will this fit? Will this fit? Why am I doing all this? Just to relieve myself. And there's this anxiety that comes with shopping. So I don't want to go through all those whenever I have the cash to actually purchase all these things. So window shopping comes handy, and then I would recommend it. Also, count walking in the woods, just taking a stroll, even if it's not in the woods or in the trees, just taking a stroll in your area, especially if it's a quiet area. You just want to take a stroll, plug in your earpiece, and just take a stroll. Just walk down and walk back. Actually, doctors recommend we also walk or run. I don't know, for some some kilometers per day. So I think that's healthy, aside from it being a form of self-love, of course. It's helped to decluster your head, free up your head of some things. As adulthood is a scam, and we always want to free our head. So that these are the few things that I do that probably cost nothing, or even very, very less. And I show myself. There are other things I do to show myself love though, but I won't emphasize on that for now because it involves spending money. And then in this world of today, we want to save, we want to invest before we start doing the self gratification thing. So here is me sharing some low budget kind of things that you can show yourself. So you don't even need all the cash in the world. Like I said in the previous episode, I know money is an essential part of life, but it doesn't mean that you don't love yourself if you don't have money. So you don't need all the money in the world to show yourself love. My name is Opolua. I remain your humble host, and this is the child in me. Join me on the next episode where I'll be inviting someone. This time around, I promise I would really be inviting someone because she agreed to come on my show, and she will be telling us how she does her own self-love, let's put it that way, or what she feels you define self-love as. And don't forget, above everything, you put your trust in God. I know life can be complicated, but when you put your trust in God, you will be fine. Thank you for listening to this podcast.